I see that it is a really realistic painting. I can also see the little girl and the other people with really interesting clothes, and there's a pretty cute dog laying down.
You like the painting?
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
So I'm going to give you a brief description of Las Meninas. So as you look into the painting, you'll see that it features a group of people in a grand room with a young girl standing in the center. This young girl is known as Infanta Margaret Theresa, who is the daughter of the Queen and King of Spain. You might also notice that this girl is dressed in a beautiful gown and she seems to be focused on the painting as the main character. But if also you look more closely, there are many details that can draw your attention as well into the painting. For example, there's a mirror in the back right here, if you can see, where it appears to be the King and Queen of Spain. We are only able to see them through an illusion of the mirror, which is considered a very clever element that has been added to it by Velázquez. Also, we can see Velázquez, the artist of the painting, featured in his own painting, painting the king and the queen. We can see that of the characters in the painting are looking towards us. That is also an interesting element.
I I can see that is a pretty colorful painting, and I can also see like some people like fighting, but the person in the right took their weapons, so they want them back, and it also seems like a pretty old place.
So to tell you more about the painting, it depicts a scene from ancient Rome in which three brothers, in this case the Curati brothers, swear an oath because they want to protect their own city and fight against the rival city, which in this case the rival is Rome and the city they are protecting is Alba. The figures in the painting are arranged in a way that it draws your attention to the center of the canvas where the brothers are standing, their swords are raised, and we can see they're holding their hands to the center of the swords, and in a dramatic way, or also can be interpreted as heroic, and which adds to the feeling of tensions and importance to the scene. One thing that makes it captivating is that it conveys a sense of duty and sacrifice for the brothers. Additionally, it has historical significance as it depicts a key moment in Roman ancient history. And other elements about the painting, we can see the use of diagonals, the stances, the position of the legs, of the weapons, and how it uses a contrast between light and shadows. I don't know, I really like this painting.
See that in the painting, it is like a kind of war, which France is involved, and also the woman that is holding the France flag. It had she has a nude top, and I can see a couple of people that.
So to tell you more about this artwork, Living People, I really like this piece because it depicts a woman in the middle who represents liberty and that she is leading a group of people forward. The people we can see in the piece are from all different backgrounds and they are all working together. They are holding weapons and flags to fight for their country. It has a strong sense of movement with the figures charging forward towards the viewer because they are going leading the movement of the French Revolution and fighting for their freedom and their own rights. Paintings like this one depict a really strong message throughout art, and I think it is important, and it has a sense of urgency and energy that it captures the spirit of this movement. Also, the composition conveys important meaning with the color, because we can see that most of the composition it is desaturated, but we can see important specific elements like the French flag, where we can see more color and brightness being brought into the painting. I don't know, I really like this artwork by Eugene Delacroix, because I think it has historical significance and a great sense of energy, and to reflect more about the movements that were happening during those period of times.
I can see a white woman lay down in a really fancy bed, and that she's not wearing anything, but she's wearing shoes and a bracelet. I can also see a black woman that I think is an employee, and that is carrying flowers and a pretty cute black cat.
Olympia is a painting that has captivated many people around the years, because it depicts a nude woman who is lying in bed and looking directly into the viewer. She has a confrontational expression, and she is surrounded by many symbols that indicate wealth and luxury, like the pearl necklace and earrings, the gold bracelet, and the shoes. Also, we can see that she has a servant who is attending her. We can observe a bouquet of flowers and another element like a black cat that indicates superstition. And there are many theories behind the meaning of the cat, but that is one of the most accepted ones by historians. One thing that makes it very captivating is the way that it challenges traditional ideas about beauty and femininity, because in the 19th centuries it was very common to idealize women as mythological with perfect bodies. But in Olympia we can see a woman that is uh, confident in her own body and exhibited a way of strength in her own sexuality. Finally, the painting has a sense of symmetry and balance with the woman's body, because we can see that the background balances her skin tone, since it is very dark, and it uses bold and contrasting colors to add to the sense of drama and intensity.